Hi, Capricorn. How are you? We're doing your love reading for the month of February. Let's get started, Capricorn, with your love reading. And I actually want to begin by pulling a few oracle messages from this deck over here. And I'm just now remembering that I forgot to do this for Taurus and Virgo, who I just did prior to getting to you, to your reading. Okay, maybe just it was not meant to be. Maybe there wasn't a message here for those two. Anyway, let's see. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Capricorn. This is your love reading for the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy month of February to you and to you, Cross Watcher, as well. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. Interesting. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. So here we're dealing with a connection, a relationship, my dear. Oh, goodness, I'm getting a cough attack. We're dealing with a connection, a relationship, my dear Capricorn, in which there is one person that is feeling left out. I'm hearing, but at some point there was another that felt left out. But at the present moment, there's a disconnection. I feel like there's a lack of closeness between two people that is very evident right now. I feel like separation, perhaps someone that you haven't seen in some time. I feel like this could even be an individual in which the relationship ended, or I'm hearing the circumstances at this time or for however long where they left off. I've always been kind of like, not necessarily, maybe unclear for some of you, of like, well, I thought this was happening, but then it kind of turned out this way, or I'm hearing, I thought it was working out. It appeared that things were going okay until they just didn't. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. This is also a connection, a relationship in which someone held themselves back, where someone did not reveal their true feelings because they were afraid to do that. There's a certain sense of denial here as well, of not being able to accept. I'm hearing not recognize, not being able to accept their feelings. I'm hearing for you, for another, for whatever reason. And then right now it's so weird. I never do this, but I'm taking off my engagement ring here. It's very subconscious. I didn't even know I was doing it. Wow. So I feel like for a selective few, I feel like this is a relationship, a connection in which I'm hearing there could have been a talk, a conversation about engagement, or you felt like this was a person who you were going to get engaged with. I'm hearing one day married. I'm hearing this is a connection, a relationship which had a lot of potential. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. So this is a person as well, a relationship, a connection in which one person did not fully allow this relationship, I'm hearing, to develop fully, did not fully allow themselves to embrace or allow another to embrace the relationship, the connection. Interesting. So that's what we're dealing with here, guys. I want to pull one more message. We have, I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. So there's someone here that misses closeness, intimacy, because it's really lacking. They miss the connection. They miss connecting. they want to connect on a deeper level now. I mean, they're ready to connect now on a deeper level where before they were not. Okay, let's put these back in and let's grab a tarot deck, my dear Capricorn. For those of you that care to know, this is the Bride's Tarot. The Bride's Tarot, Capricorn. There could be a Pisces of significance. That's the Hangman. Let's see. Let's begin by tapping into this relationship, this connection, okay? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look at what's going on there overall. What are the dynamics in this situation, this relationship? We have the Priest. This is the Hierophant. There could be a Taurus of significance. And then here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. So I feel like this is a really, again, here, do you see what's happening here? There's a bride here that is ditching the wedding. So for those of you that I'm connecting with, this could certainly be a long-term relationship or just a commitment, a union. I'm hearing two people that I'm hearing were together, were supposed to be together. And I feel like one person bailed out. I'm hearing ran away from the connection, ran away. I'm hearing there was certain plans. There were plans that were in place and someone chose to run away. The Fool and then this Hierophant. Someone ran away from a relationship, a connection. I'm hearing last minute. They bailed out last minute. That's what we have going on here, guys. Okay. Here we have the Judgment. That's last minute. I'm hearing last minute. And then here we have the Sun card. There could be a Leo of significance. One more card. And we have the High Priestess. And we have the Tower. Yeah, guys, I'm connecting with those of you where somebody they could have ghosted you. They could have just left you hanging. They ran out on you on a relationship. And it was very much last minute. With the Sun card, I feel like this could be a Leo. There could be an Aries, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Scorpio. It could really be anybody. What am I getting from this Sun card? I'm going to clarify that in a minute. With this Priestess, I feel like there was a lot that was left unsaid. I'm hearing you. Someone was left here to wonder. I'm hearing to look for answers within themselves. There's a lot of secrecy, a lot of things that were kept. I'm hearing in oneself, within oneself, that were not revealed and exposed. With the Tower, I feel like all of this was quite impactful. Could have been quite a shocker. I'm hearing when it happened, and for some of you, you know, this could certainly be something that is going to happen. I feel like it's going to come perhaps as a surprise, a shocker, and it's really going to have a strong impact. Tower. I feel like for many of you, you felt like everything just fell apart. Everything just fell apart. It was a very impactful experience, guys. Here with this Sun card, I feel like some of you are feeling and thinking, okay, one person here certainly coming across as like, I'm hearing dealing with this just fine. I'm hearing at the very least, you know, there's someone that was perceived as being perceived in this way, the Sun card. And then we have the Strength card. Strong Leo of significance here, guys. Very strong Leo for some of you. I mean, there's a lot of hope. I'm hearing someone was left with hope. The Sun and then the Strength card. There's a strong connection here, guys. A strong pull. Magnetism here between two people. Strength and then this Sun card. I'm hearing despite everything that has occurred, I'm hearing there's still this desire, this strong, okay, desire, strength card in the sun. I'm hearing to express oneself. I'm hearing to revisit this, to express oneself, to I'm hearing to understand what happened here. Interesting. Okay, let's put all of this back in and let's grab let's continue with looking into masculine and feminine energies. You decide who's who there, guys. Let's begin with the masculine energy. That's just an overall look at the situation, dynamics we have happening presently with a relationship, a connection. Here we have the Six of Cups. This is the masculine energy. I'm hearing reminiscing, being in their thoughts, in their feelings, remembering. Six of Cups, fond memories. I feel like the masculine is feeling they miss a connection. They miss the intimacy, the closeness. I'm hearing the good times that I'm hearing you and I, that two people experienced, had with one another. I'm hearing there's a desire to revisit that, to feel that all over again. Wanting to return to something. We have the Fool. Here we have that one, the one that ditched, that ran away. I mean, the masculine wants to pick this up where it left off. They want to pick this up where it left off. This is the masculine energy, guys. I feel like they have very fond memories. I feel like with the Six of Cups, I'm hearing they haven't stopped having tender feelings. They haven't forgotten. And in fact, I feel like there's a lot of memories that this masculine energy has, a lot of memories that they have treasured. And I feel like I'm hearing they want to start over again where this left off. One more card. I feel like what that means, I'm also getting, is that they're wanting to put like the past behind them. They're wanting to put whatever past. And I feel like that's a heavy past there, guys. What we saw there, someone was left out in the cold there. Someone, I feel like, was abandoned for sure. There's abandonment that happened here. The masculine, I feel like, is wanting to put the past behind. And they're wanting to move forward. Ooh, here we have the Ten of Wands, and we have a feminine energy depicted here. Let's see. I feel like that's perhaps that reality there. That desire of starting all over again where things left off. I feel like that might not be as easy, Ten of Wands, to do. We have the Temperance, Sagittarius of significance. We have the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. All right, let's see what this is. 10 of Wands and then this Temperance. Yeah, guys, I feel like that. Again, I feel like it's very difficult. I feel like this is a relationship, a connection, which carries a whole lot of baggage. I feel like the masculine energy is aware of these things. With the Temperance card, I feel like they desire to bring this relationship to a much, harmonious, to a more harmonious place. With the Three of Cups and then this Five of Wands, let me take this in. I feel like there's a lot in conflict. There's a lot in conflict that the masculine is aware about. There's conflict for sure here. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of things in conflict with making this making their hopes a reality. And again, their hopes I'm hearing is to start all over again. 3 of Cups and 5 of Wands. I'm hearing there could certainly be another person of significance, another third person that is of significance. That's a factor at the present moment. Well, that is a factor in general I'm hearing, which is opposing, challenging the unification. I'm hearing the reunion of this relationship and this connection. For others of you, I feel like this masculine energy could even be in another relationship, or you could be in another relationship, and that there is it's an obstacle. 5 of Wands. That is the masculine. Okay, let's take a look at the feminine energy. Let's take a look at the feminine energy. I'm getting this feeling with earth signs where there's this like, there's a lot of change occurring. A lot of things are shifting. I got that from Taurus. Certainly got that from Virgo, and I'm getting that energy with you as well. Well, where things seem to be pretty calm, I don't feel like that has necessarily been the case. And I feel like earth signs are trying to maintain that. I'm hearing that stability in that perhaps was difficult to arrive at. And there is change happening for sure. And I feel like that's a problem in the way that change is not going to be fully happening or embraced necessarily quickly. It's going to take some time. So already here I see the masculine energy, or that's what I'm feeling as well. There's this like desire to change things, circumstances that are very, I'm hearing are quite concrete and solid and stable now, stabilized after the fact. I feel like that's going to be hard. I'm hearing for the person who had to stabilize themselves, because it wasn't easy. Let's take a look at the feminine energy. I feel like this card here wants to come out. We have the 3 of Swords. I feel like there could have been some truth here, some things that were not, fully exposed. We saw the Sun card in the beginning. I feel like grave disappointment, certainly heartbreak in the feminine's energy. I feel like they have a whole lot of awareness now of what took place. Intuitively, at the very least, I feel like they have found clarity within themselves. And with the 3 of Swords, there's certainly a lot of disappointment and sadness and heartbreak. I'm hearing that this feminine, that the feminine energy is what experience is experiencing. Let's see. We have the 3 of Wands. 3s could be of significance. March for some of you, as well as June. One more card for this 3 of Wands. And then here we have the Wheel of Fortune, and it came out reversed. Guys, this is a feminine energy that with the 3 of Wands, what they're looking forward to, I'm hearing, is Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's not, I'm hearing, revisiting this. Three of Wands. Let me get another card. Whew. 3 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune, guys, has to do with unpredictability. unpredictability, it's reverse. So this is like not embracing those things, struggling to do that. There has been this inability as well, I'm hearing, to completely process and move out of this. I'm hearing this cycle of pain and disappointment on their side. I'm hearing, which all came about through this entire experience. With the Six of Cups, I do feel like I'm hearing I feel like they're still, I'm hearing they desire communication or just closeness. I mean, they even desire this friendship. They have been unable to completely release this entire, experience. I'm hearing everything that came with it. Everything. I do feel like they have been unable to move on. And with the Three of Wands, I feel like there's something here that they're still waiting for. They're still expecting. And for many of you, I feel like that is clarity. And we got that from the beginning, right? There's a lot of things that were left unsaid. And I feel like that was that, okay, which was left unsaid, unfortunately, has not allowed this feminine energy to completely move forward. We have the Hierophant. I mean, there's two people here that are linked together. Two people here are very much linked together. I feel like there is a commitment here. There's a commitment here. Between two people that entails two people having to, what is it that I'm getting? To do something. We have the Four of Swords. There's a responsibility, a commitment here, okay, to this relationship and this connection. I'm hearing that entails bringing peace to one another. I feel like two people feel this way. I owe this to you. We owe this. You owe this to me. We owe this to each other. I'm hearing there's a higher commitment here, a responsibility. I'm hearing that we have in order to make something possible. And again, I feel like that something possible is simply, I feel like it's bringing peace, clarity into this situation. You see this woman here? She's at peace. She's able to sleep. I feel like two people are unable to sleep, which just means they do not have peace. They have been unable to gain peace. Two people. They need peace. Two people. They need to have their peace. I mean, this is a responsibility that they have to each other. Interesting. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of hurt in the feminine's energy. There's a cycle. It seems as though she is just trapped in with the Wheel of Fortune. And well, based on what I see here, is because there seems to be some unfinished business. We've seen that from the very beginning, simply by with the messages that we got there. Let's put this back in. What can you expect to be unfolding, happening? What can you expect to be unfolding, happening? Let's see. Capricorn, what can you expect to be unfolding and happening and moving forward? Another thing that I'm getting from like earth signs this time around, there's this desire to not want to complicate things. There's this desire to not complicate things. We have the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands reversed. This is what you can expect in moving forward. Three of Wands, guys, these are delays. This is also a block that I'm seeing. Threes are of significance for many of you. 33, 3. Three of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Ace of Wands. Guys, there is this inability, to move beyond, to move forward. Pretty much here from the very beginning, we have a relationship, a connection, a situation where there is unfinished business. And as a result, this cannot move forward. This cannot evolve until there is something that is, until there is something that is acknowledged, taken care of, confronted, I would say. Ten of Swords. Here we see, you guys might not be able to see all that well, but there's needles here on the dress. So this is pretty much what happens before the wedding day. There's a lot of preparations, adjustments still happening, and it's like a very stressful time. So there's a lot of things here I'm hearing that are loose. I'm hearing that still, I'm hearing that need to be corrected, that need to be addressed. There's a lot of things here, guys, a lot of things that need to just be confronted. They need to be addressed. They need to be dealt with. That needs to happen. What you can expect in moving forward is, it seems as though still everything we saw there at the beginning or throughout your reading, I feel like we're dealing with a situation in which this has been ongoing for some time. I feel like there's been a lot of mistakes. That are not not being accounted for. There's a lot of things that need to be made right. Again, a lot of things that need to be addressed in this relationship, in this connection. In moving forward, what you can expect, I feel like slowly getting to that point of addressing these things, that is difficult. You see that? Here we see the masculine and the feminine energy. They have their backs towards each other. It's like, it's like they don't want to look at each other in the eye just yet, but they're there. Sooner and later, they will face each other. So that's what we have here, guys. Two people. I'm hearing there's nothing. I'm hearing that this is going to be blocked. There's nothing that can. There's a cycle here, guys, that has been placed on hold. There's two people, it seems, that are sucked into a particular in a certain reality, and they've kind of are going to stay stuck there until this is addressed. Ace of Wands. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like slowly two people are getting to a place where they feel comfortable with doing this. Addressing problems, issues in a relationship, in a connection. Because they're ready, I'm hearing, to they're ready for this to move forward. Two people, I'm hearing slowly, Four of Pentacles, getting to that place, I'm hearing, where they feel like they feel comfortable with doing this. Slowly, I'm hearing, surely it's getting to that point. I don't feel like you can expect this to happen overnight. But I do see these things being addressed eventually. Again, I don't feel like it's going to be overnight, guys. I feel like it's going to take several months for this. For some of you, I mean, this is something that has already been going on for months. One more card. Okay. It's the Eight of Swords. Guys, there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of blocks revolving this connection. Goodness gracious, a lot. There's a lack of clarity, again, that you can that many of you have been in. And again, you know, I feel like, again, sooner or later, these things are going to have to be addressed. I feel like it's going to be very uncomfortable for some time, because they're not going to be addressed at all. But eventually they will. I wish I could give you, you know, a different outcome. But, you know, if there is something positive from this, is this Ace of Wands and this Four of Pentacles, which is, this will get to a point, I'm hearing, where two people are ready, comfortable enough, I'm hearing, to deal with these things. I'm hearing there's one person here that wants to, thinks, I'm hearing, they want to confront this, but emotionally, I'm hearing it's like they're not mentally prepared to deal with this yet. I'm hearing it's all going to happen in the right time. I'm hearing when one person is ready to step forward, and I'm hearing, and when the other person is really ready to take this in. It's a difficult situation here, guys. One more card. Future energy, and what Capricorn can expect, Spirit. Here we go. We have the Queen of Pentacles. For many of you, this is the feminine Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Guys, the way that I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles is just being stabilized. Here we have a situation in which it's not stabilized at all. Meaning, right, that things are very rocky. And I'm hearing if these two people would confront all of these things right now, I'm hearing it's like they don't have the right foundation to be able to deal with all of those things yet. emotionally, mentally, you know, spiritually. I mean, there's just a lot here that is being processed. I'm hearing all of this, guys. What you can expect is all of this mess to be addressed, okay? I'm hearing, but it's going to happen. I'm hearing where you're when you have a strong foundation and when you're both of you are strong enough to be able to do this. In specific, the feminine energy. Because this is something difficult, of course. I mean, I feel like somebody really effed up here, and pretty much it's like in fixing this, I feel like this is what happened, and yes, it's messed up, and this is my truth. Sun card, moon card, this is my truth, and you know, I feel like the feminine energy, you know, whenever that happens, they need to be solid. I mean, they need to be able to take the hit where it doesn't feel like a hit anymore. I'm hearing if this happens now, it will knock them out. So I do feel like we saw the Wheel of Fortune with the feminine energy there, and I feel like it's just not time yet. I do feel like divine timing is certainly at play here. One more card, Spirit, one more card, just to give us a little more insight into how this is going to turn out. So again, here in the outcome future energy, again, what we see here is all this mess being addressed and being at a point where you are in the mental, spiritual, energetic, emotional state to do that, to take it. Okay, this is what we have. All right, I'm ready to handle this. Or we have the Groom of Pentacles. You see, at the end we have these two. And what did I say? I'm like, both people need to be ready. I'm hearing because if things are going to get better, if things are going to be fixed, I'm hearing the right foundation needs to be laid out. We saw the Tower at the beginning, which means that there was a lot of things that started off wrong there. A lot of things. Pretty much the outcome where this is headed, guys, is just, I feel like two people who are ready, comfortable, secure within themselves. I'm hearing to have perhaps a serious conversation to address some very difficult, serious issues in the relationship, in the connection. In a mature, sensible way. I'm hearing where they can hear each other, understand each other. These pentacles have hearts. That's what we have. Okay. Let's get an oracle card for you, my dear Capricorn. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, Voyage, Tarot.com, where you could book a private reading with me. If you have an Instagram, please do follow me on there. That link is down below. All right, that wants to come out. It says sexuality. An influx of sexual energy is coming your way. Embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. Sexuality. Okay. So I feel like that sexuality card is just talking about some strong emotions, some strong feelings and emotions, okay, which are going to have to be channeled in a healthy way. Do expect that. I'm hearing finding creative outlets in which you can I'm hearing relieve some of your stress in a healthy and a positive way. I'm hearing which is productive to you. Here it says, dreaming of you. Someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. This is what I have for you, my dear Cappy. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.